Turn it up, feel the ground shake. World's about to break. Strings hit like a hatchet. Drums crack your skull. This ain't a game, this is war. Get ready, cause we coming for From the bone room, shadows and pies rise and fall. MrYours been grinding, answering the call. T4 locked in, trap set, rally from blast. Evony, Godfather, holding down the map. Beats rolled solo strong, fortress crown and fire. But the game's evolving, something big is required. Now enter the storm, dropping packs like a king. Packsify, rising up, changing everything. Buy credits, more, turn them to pink gems, cling. Save up to 35%, live in the dream. App on Android, red for IO slow. Creator codes popping extra discount show. Red Evony Mark 7 code stacking the rims. Trust pilot star shining legit firm again. No more overpaid tax, no one and bleed dry. Compensation faster, watching power multiply. Pink Tim strutting in for server versus server, pepper fights. Alliance leaders levelly, keep your budget set for white out your king. Shot everything packs on lock, Packsify for blood. Smarter place ain't start. Two forces collide, no riding alone. Brian means to save, he's building unbreakable throne. Two kings, two fishes, one battlefield ahead. Cross the streets, watch the power beam the internet round. No more solo queues, this the ultimate link. I feel the tremor in your chest when a beat finally intervention. MrYours and Packsify. These hell if you're one so cut. But everyone sees. Packs fully gem stacking content, straight fire. Heavy guys linking up, taking empires higher. Get this up, drop a like, use the code when you buy. MrYours and Packsify, we run this gang now. Good blood. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Feel the ground shake. Yo. Turn it up. 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 Feel the ground shake. Yo. Turn it up. 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 Yo. Turn it up. Turn it up. Yo, turn it up, 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 yo, 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 turn it up, yo, 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 turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, yo, 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 turn it up. Turn it up! Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo! Turn it up! Yo! Turn it up! Yo! Turn it up! Turn it up! Feel the ground shake! Turn it up! Feel the ground shake! Turn it up! Feel the ground shake! Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo! Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo! Turn it up! 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 Yo! Turn it up! Feel the ground shake!
Oh my God. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. I fucking love you. Hope all is good. Hope all is well. Happy Monday, baby. Happy Monday. So, if you guys didn't know, now you guys know. We are doing a meet and greet with ViG tonight. We're gonna figure out who they are. Why do they play this game? What are they about? And can they take? Because I mean, listen, they're a great alliance. Obviously, they're the #1 alliance. They got some pretty good people over there. They know their shit, right? They know their shit. And I don't think they're used to dealing with people like me, you know, who's just kind of a loose cannon. And do you think they have the ability, which I think they do they have the ability to take their pants off and just have a drink for a night and relax and have some fun and have some good talks, you know? So that's what we're going to find out tonight. But by the way, guys, while I have your attention on that, don't forget the stream is brought to you guys by Packsify down below. Packsify can save you guys up to a certain percentage depending on what region you guys are from. And if you guys use the code MrYours at checkout, it supports your boy. Listen, I ain't making a living off of this. It just helps support me. All right, I appreciate it. And if you guys have an alliance that actually spends a decent amount of money, I can guarantee you, I will gladly sit down with you, your alliance, and the members of Packsify, and we can talk about who they are, what they're about, and what kind of safety measures they take to make sure you guys get the absolute best savings while staying safe and secure. And I've used them now a little over a month. I'm personally saving for a big event cake. That's kind of what I'm doing. Listen, Packsify is going to be the new go-to. And you guys might not realize it right now, but 6 months from now, when everyone's trying to get Packsify codes and everyone's trying to save some money, you're going to say, where can I get a code? How do I get a code? Why can't I get the savings that person's getting? Well, get involved with it now while you get the savings good. I promise you guys, it's well worth it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for ViG tonight, please let me know. Keep it in chat. Keep it in chat. Keep it in chat. Keep it in chat. Let me know. Packsify code MrYours. I told them I'd pin a message, so they get their message pinned for the whole stream. It's what they asked for, so that's what they get. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time tonight. Right now, I'm letting Chewy talk to them over there, and God only knows what's going on. And I think Chewy might be a little bit nervous. So I was like, you know what, Chew? You got this. Don't worry. And Chewy said, oh boy, you're gonna give me a heart attack. And I said, well, you know what? You'll be okay. So I'm gonna let Chewy fester over there. She's currently in talk with about 6 of them right now. So I'm curious how that's going. I'm curious if she's still breathing over there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Can you guys think of any questions that you guys might want to ask ViG later on throughout the stream? Let's get into who's in chat right now. Then we'll jump over to the call and we'll see how it's going over there. Who do we got? We got Mencho. What's going on, Mencho? How you doing, baby? Thank you for stopping in, bro. Port Gamer. How you doing, my guy? Pixie. What's going on, Pix? Thank you for tuning in. Sophie. That's myself. So hope you're doing good. Tell Tim I said hi. Porta Gamer, what's going on, my guy? Jaminia, Borog, how you bros doing, my guys? How you guys doing? I miss you guys. It's only been a few days, but I still miss you. Yo, Jose, how's it going? What's going on, my guy? How you doing? Andy, what's going on, Andy? Not so saying what's going on, baby. Thank you for stopping in, bro, over on kick.com. Thank you for tuning in the Kick account, my guy. Much appreciated. Sus, how you doing, Sus? Bellamy, what's going on? Belly Mel Bell, how you doing, girl? Thank you for stopping in. Hope you and Uncle are doing good. I appreciate you tuning in tonight, Sus. How's Fives guys, my guy? How are the 5 guys doing, my guy? Huh? How the 5 guys doing, my guy? Huh? Listen, tonight's gonna be a good night, and I promise you guys that. Hopefully it goes good, and hopefully it goes well. That's all we can hope for, right? So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Ray J, what's going on, Ray J? Thank you for stopping, bro. Ball is good as well. Rasha, I hope you're doing good, my guy. By the way, guys, don't forget, in the video description down below, we are giving away 2K40s and 2K39s. Apply today. Ask ViG if they are channel members with green names. Oh, my guy. You coming in swinging with that shit, my guy. You're coming in swinging with that shit. Listen, ViG doesn't know who I am. For all they know, they're just doing this to amuse me. They probably think I'm some kind of Yahoo, which I am, mentally. And that's it. Let's see. Who do they got? We got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 5 of them over there with Chewy right now. Or Dragons. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I said we go jump into that chat, see how they're doing. Let's see if they can handle the MrYours. I don't think they can. We'll see. Let's go find out. Oh, shit. Hello?
Okay, bye, Steph.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, come on in. Grab a drink.
Grab a drink? I like drinking. I hope I'm not interrupting you guys.
No, not at all. We're just waiting for some of the other members to join.
No worries, my guy. No worries. How you doing, Qatara?
All good, all good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, bro. I'm hanging in there. Are you drinking right now, or is it time for you to have coffee?
Oh, no, haram, bro. Haram. I just drink water.
Oh, God.
No. All right, listen. So I don't know much
Yeah.
Arabic. I don't know much Arabic, but my cousin converted to Arabic, and hold on one sec. I'm sorry. Andy, thank you very much, my guy. Much appreciated, big W's in chat for Andy. So I'm gonna botch this. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of how I say this. You can correct me if you'd like, and I believe it is Alhamdulillah. Is that right?
Yeah, praise be to God.
Yes, praise be to God. So I know a little bit. She taught me some other stuff that's probably not appropriate for stream, but we'll keep that out of conversation for now. I know a few words. You know, like I was told to say Mabruk for their wedding when I went to their wedding. By the way, which was an amazing wedding, my guy. You guys know how to fucking party, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you have to see the ones we have over here. People dancing with swords and stuff like that.
With
It's
swords?
amazing.
Holy shit. They had drums, dude.
Yeah.
The drums? Oh my God. They were so loud. So good.
Yeah, so they wave their swords based on the beat of the drums, and it's kind of a like a war dance, and it's really amazing seeing the kids like 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds doing it. It's amazing. It's an art form in a way. So it's not just waving the sword, but it's something they study.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that, dude. I appreciate it.
Like I said, it's a chilled back conversation today. I mean, doesn't need to be always about Evony. Sometimes, you know, sharing culture, like we do with ViG. We talk about different things, and you know, we get amazed with the things we hear about different cultures.
No, that's awesome,
So
man. I
yeah,
totally
it's
agree,
nice.
too.
That's part of Evony. I mean, all throughout the servers, you have people from all types of backgrounds, and you hear crazy stories.
Oh, for sure, man. Definitely. Definitely, for sure, man. No, I appreciate you sharing that, and you're definitely 100% correct on that, too. And one thing, Hyperion, how you doing, my guy? Sorry to cut you off, Qatara.
No, nothing else.
Hey, MrYours, it's been a while.
It has been a long time, my guy. My God, how have you grown, dude? Holy shit, man. I didn't even know you were in ViG until recently, and I'm like, holy shit, that dude's over there? God damn.
Yeah, I was fortunate, and I got to join last year, and I've learned a lot and improved my game. So, and I still have the keep over in 1155 in Roy, which is just as strong. So,
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you, bro.
Yeah, and it's, you know, connecting with others, with the like-minded who like the game because of so many complexities or so many ways to improve, but learn from each other. It's just, you know, I'm fortunate that you know, met folks like you and others, and just had a chance to play and just to chat with and just, you know, enjoy it, right? You know,
Yes.
it's been fun.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing we've been kind of pushing lately, and this is all courtesy to Chewy. You know, we're trying to make Evony more of a family than it is a feud. And I mean, it's a hard task, right? I mean, there's that competitiveness out there where everyone's always gonna be talking shit to each other, but you know, you're still gonna make fun at the end of the day. You gotta make friends and enjoy your time on this game. You know, it's kind of an escape for a lot of people, and I was surprised initially when you guys said you would kind of do this meet and greet. You know, it was kind of started off as a joke, and Console was like, "All right, dude, I'll set it up," and then he was like full throttle. I'm like, "Oh shit, this is a thing? All right, let's do it." You know.
No, we definitely need more of this type of conversations. I mean, a lot of people are confined to their server, whereas Evony is, you know, a worldwide game, like I said earlier.
What's up, Pep? Thank you, Andy.
So why confine yourself to one server
How you doing,
when
Missile?
you can reach out and, for example, like maybe this will come later in the discussion, what about being confined to one certain server, you're kind of limiting yourself and the enjoyment of the game. So we need this cross-server discussions. We need these cross-server friendships. We have people from C6, C5, C2. I mean, some people in C6 know more stuff than people on C2. So, yeah, that's one nice thing is the different discords. You get to meet a lot of different people and, you know, make new relationships.
Oh, for sure.
So along with that, Qatara, I advocate that every server or most servers should merge every year, every 12, 14 months. because change creates new lifeblood. And some servers have been fortunate and had good merges, some have not, and there's some that are just left stranded. And at a point, like at 2.5 years, people get into their kind of groove of, okay, I'm going to spend this much, or I'm going to be a free-to-play player at this much, and you can't really recruit new players. It's hard to recruit across servers and so on. Emerging would have that social aspect as well of, okay, we've got a new group on the planet. Let's figure out how to work together or not. And then again in there, hopefully you make more friendships and so on. And competitions like Clash are great for server unity. Even if it is a server that's not too united during every other day. So
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, that is true. And I'm gonna try. So just to make everyone aware, this is all 100% unscripted. I did not talk to you guys beforehand. It's all been miscellaneous talks. So whatever you guys hear, it's natural. It's natural, and that's what I kind of like about doing this stuff is like we're not sticking to questions that you guys want to answer or that I want to ask and fun stuff like that. But typically we always start this conversation with kind of you guys going down the list of introducing who you guys are. If you guys wouldn't mind maybe going one by one and just saying, who you guys are and what server you're on and all that fun stuff. I guess the server doesn't much matter. They kind of know, right? But kind of introduce who and what you are and why do you play Evony, if you guys don't mind.
If you'll allow me to maybe suggest we start with Freya or Perry, because they've been quiet.
So I generally say ladies first. So if Freya's
Yeah,
a
go
lady,
Freya.
Yeah. Hey, Francis.
Hey, Ira, how are you?
Good. I was just gonna, we're kind of going round robin, introducing ourselves. And yeah, so I came to ViG over a year ago, and I'm a mom, 2 kids, about to have 2 in college.
wow, good for you.
And yeah. And yeah, I have my own business, and luckily ViG is pretty self-running, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying that. It takes a lot of work on the behalf of the people that keep it running, but I feel like for the most part, everyone here has the same level of busyness in their lives. So it's nice to have an alliance where everyone kind of looks out for each other and, uh, you know, helps things run smoothly. So there's not a lot of stuff that we need to do on the daily basis other than our dailies.
What's up,
and
D? How you doing,
just
baby? Thanks for stopping in,
making
bro.
little tweaks here and there whenever we can log on. And yeah, I live in Southern California, so I'm always at the unfortunate end of early morning battlefields and whatnot, but it's fine. Everyone, we have so many different like countries and continents here in ViG, so but
Yeah,
it's
your
super fun. I
earlies are
enjoy it.
perfect.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's I have been playing for a while. I came from another server and like a 1200 something server, and this is my second server and will definitely be my last.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm happy here. Everyone is amazing. Like, the people are fantastic. We have lively discussions. I would say when we're on calls, if we're doing a throne or we're in Battlefield or whatever, the majority of it is not about the game. It's just about each other's lives and what's going on and philosophical discussions. We bravely venture into politics and religion and everything else. So yeah, it's really fun. It's a lot of fun, and everyone here is super nice. So it is definitely like a family.
Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that, and it's good to hear your guys' side of things. Because there's a lot of people out there that are probably pretty intimidated by you guys, which I'm sure it's I'd be intimidated if I faced you guys for one. So let's not ever have a meetup again, Hyperion. Okay. And but no, it's good to see the unserious side of you guys. You know, outside of the gameplay, outside of Shaolins and All Stars and all that fun stuff. So I appreciate you saying that about ViG. You know, that's good to hear, and that's nice to hear that that's kind of how you guys operate as a team. You know, not just jump into the battlefield, kick some ass for 10 minutes, and call it a day. You know.
Well, sometimes it is like that. I mean, if it's odd or everyone's busy, or especially on Wednesdays for VOG, it's tough because it's during the week and people are half working and everyone's got kids and so there's a lot of coordination, but sometimes we hop on and off. But I would say most of the time half the people stick around and are talking, and sometimes we get stuck with Khalid like an hour after Battlefield.
The fan favorite.
But he's amazing too. Like, he's just so sweet and so funny.
I believe he was busy. Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping in, bro. You're doing well. Who do we got next in the chopping block? Who's going up next?
Perry?
I can go. Yeah, I can go. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just like Freya. I'm a dad. I have my wife, a daughter of 16 years old, 17 already. She's about to go to college. That's been my life lately, visiting schools with her. And I travel a lot. That's the reason I started playing Evony like 3 years ago. I was in server 1410 before a few merges. Now we are 1458, and I think I am in Beast as well, that you're going to be talking to
Daniel,
on Friday.
what's going on, bro?
But interestingly enough, I saw a video
He's a
of
beast,
Beast
bro.
when I was starting to play, and I was like K40. We had like a very good run with things before the first merge. And I said, oh my God, that's what I want to do. That's what I would love to play. So I went and saw their alliance page, and the first line, no recruits, do not message, do not bother, do not talk to us, don't even bother. So I was like, well, that is bad. And interestingly enough, I found Khalid. He was talking about recruitment and everything. So I start talking to him, and he's like, show me your keep. Show me what you have done in these 6 months. Show me. He said, let me talk to Viper. So they had like a big keep going, and he said, well, we have big coiner coming for a big account, but we can give you an account. I said, that's fine. I want to build my account. I don't want anything given to me. I'll buy it and I'll make it. And they said, no, we're going to be giving you this 3.9 billion K37 or 38, something like that, and you build it. So that's what I did. It was like a year and 9 months ago. And I said, well, in a couple of years, maybe I will be 100B. That's fine. Maybe everybody's going to be like 200B, but I will be decent. And that's what I've been doing. I've been little by little growing my account. It's getting close to 60B, just like Freya. And we are like the little ones that are little by little always growing things. And I think she and I almost got in the team around the same time. Maybe I was like a few months earlier. And, they have been helping us in a way that you don't have any idea. Like my first call with everyone is like, hey, how many red subs you need? That was the first thing they asked me. I'm like,
wow.
whoa, what's a red sub?
what is this mysterious thing you're speaking of?
Yeah, exactly. That's who I was before joining them, and they have been super patient, super nice. And as Freya said, you cannot have a better team. It's like you need something, you just ask. Hey, I cannot play. Well, don't worry, we'll figure it out. Hey, I need this. Yes, don't worry, we'll figure it out. This team is, I think, successful because of that attitude of everyone. And I think it's a team that is not for everyone, by the way, because there is no selfishness or anything like that. It's really amazing.
Oh, that's good.
So that's me, and that's how I got to the team. This is what I think about the team, by the way.
Thank you for that, Perry.
And that's a good point about you mentioned about the selfishness. It's like here sometimes, I mean, everybody like has to sacrifice little things here and there. You know what I mean? Like nobody's really selfish about their own keeps per se. Like there are times if someone is missing or whatever, it's like, okay, can you fill for this keep, which is a bigger, stronger keep? And my keep, might miss out on some things, but it's for the benefit of the whole alliance and the whole team. If I fill on a bigger keep or something like that. And so eventually, it all flows downstream and upstream, and we all just you know kind of work as a unit instead of like individually minded.
Oh, that's awesome. And I think that's how a lot of, especially competitive teams, I think you need to kind of hold that standard with it upon each other, definitely grow the team.
Oh yeah.
Because if not, then egos are going to clash and then problems are going to happen and eventually you guys will be split apart, and no one wants that with all the time and effort you put into this game.
Mm. Yeah.
So we had Freya, we got Perry. Who else we got in the chopping block over here?
Francis, you've been quiet. You want to go next?
Hi, I'm here. I just driving. I'm Francis. I just joined VIG. It's a good chance, but I do have some good connections with like several players of VIG. Before I think almost a year, I played this game like by mistake. So I got a bad flu. I got a bad flu, and then 1 year and 4 months ago. So I have like down bad for several weeks. I found the game from TikTok. I
No
downloaded
kidding.
and I found, oh, this fucking game is pretty hard to play. Yeah, so we should yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I try to figure out everything like a month. So I did keep
What's up,
keep
JC? How you doing,
40
baby? Thanks
like
for stopping in.
10 days something.
What's up, Pep?
So
Holly, how
and
you
then
doing, Holly?
someone else told me, so it is a team game. So you have to figure out your teammates. So then we start to build the team. It's almost a year. And I'm from Boston. Originally, I'm from China. I live Boston 10 more years. I came here for my school, and then I do my business here. I focus on some investment, mostly like a real estate. Yeah.
No kid. Wait, you're from Boston?
Yeah, I live in Boston. Yeah.
So why haven't you come to visit me in Rhode Island yet? Do you not like Rhode Island?
Oh yeah. It's pretty. I think for 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes.
Well,
Why not?
man, so one of these days we gotta kind of we gotta meet up, have a little selfie, and maybe a drink. Do you drink? We could have a drink together.
Oh yeah, I think yeah. I think like more I'm gonna be there. So I play golf. So like I be there like May or June because I'm struggling with my new house. I did a new construction house, and now I live in hotel.
Oh
It's almost
man.
2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't play a lot of Battlefield recently, but I will try to do more in the future. But I will find you, MrYours. Yeah, I think we played Battlefield like 2 weeks ago, right? It's a BOG.
What's up, Monty? We did. I'm assuming you kicked my
And
ass.
Yeah, no. Your team is like pretty good. Yeah, we play tough. Yeah, I
Wait.
think so. We almost got a million points, something. Yeah,
Oh my God. What alliance was that? Because I think.
it's S2D. Yeah, from C6.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks for the ass whooping, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. It's the most tough one we played last 2 months. Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
I appreciate the compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. So thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I like you. I
So
fucking like this guy.
yeah, mostly we meet May or June. So yeah, I will go find you. No problem. I like driving. I drive across U.S. each year. So from the East Coast to the West Coast. Yeah, maybe each year 2 times. I like fucking drive day and night.
oh,
So like each day I drive like 200 miles at least.
No kidding. Well, yeah.
wow.
If you're ever in Rhode Island, man, definitely hit me up, dude. I'd love to meet you, man.
Oh yeah, summertime is pretty good, Rhode Island. I mean, so
Yeah, that's about
yeah,
it, though.
that's a hot season. That's a hot season. Yeah, and during winter is a little bit cool down. So yeah, but summer is best.
Yeah, how'd you like the snow this year? Sorry to be a little off topic. How was the snow over here for us, huh? That sucked.
Oh, I mean, this year is it's a nightmare. So, but I'm doing good because I'm from the northeast part of China, so it's even colder than here. Yeah, the
Oh,
snow
no
is much
kidding.
heavier. Yeah, it's close to Russia. So yeah,
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man.
Oh my God.
Hell
yeah.
yeah, bro.
So here is like maybe like a 3-4 feet. Yeah, mine is that's a 4-5 feet.
Oh, all
Snow,
right.
you
You
know.
win. All right, you win. You
Yeah,
win. By the way, what's your
yeah.
name in game for I'm
Dr. Francis. So my name is Francis as well. So
your keep is Dr. Francis?
yes.
Dr. Francis. I can't find you, my guy. Where are you in the hive?
I mean,
Oh,
so I co-own the keep with it's a Doctor VF, I think. If
Oh,
you can
oh,
find
okay.
it,
All right.
yeah,
Okay. You're a
yeah.
doctor.
Also, my partner Vindictive. So we want a good keep. I think the keep for it is the best one we can do so far. We make a pretty quick decision, so 2 minutes. So let's draw veggie. Is there any good keep? Yes, keep for it. Let's do it. That is, you know.
That's good, man. I mean, how come you're not 49 yet? Why are you holding back?
well, they
I
have two. They each have
think
49s on their other server.
Oh,
yes.
so they're just
And
holding
Sure.
back on the VIG side. I see.
no,
I
no, no.
see.
They just arrived a week ago, and they took over a K48.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right, that's fair. I'll give you another week or two then.
Yeah, that's pretty easier to make. Yeah, it's pretty close to Q49. So we definitely make it. Yeah. So we just planned it today. So because we did it, we just log in today. we had a first time to like figure out the email link. That's like the bad decision, for the Evony. So do the email link. It's
Oh
usually
So,
yeah, a lot of
faster. Yeah.
people.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
the previous owner linked the account to an email, and that's been a nightmare to navigate.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry you're going through that shit, bro.
With the
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
email situation, you can only log in from two instances. So if a third device logs in, it restarts. The whole logins of everyone. So,
Oh,
and then
man.
even if you try to deactivate it, it's 72 hours. And then again, if three devices try to log in, the counter resets. So it's been a
It's no
nightmare.
big deal. We're very patient. But I saw the keep for the first time today. I spent a couple hours. It's okay. It's not bad. Needs some work, but doable.
That's
Yep.
So
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
that was Vindictive. He's Francis's partner on the keep.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes,
You
hi
can talk
everybody.
about
If I haven't
yourself.
met you yet, I'm sorry. I am Vindictive. Nice to meet everybody.
Hey.
Sorry.
Appreciate you being here, bro.
Nice to
Truly,
meet
man.
you too.
No problem. Glad to be on. I saw a call. I'm like, I thought Francis would represent, but I'm like, let me say hi to everybody.
No, it's good to see the
Oh.
faces behind it, man, you know?
Yeah, mine's just a skull for now.
Well, we got Vindictive, we got Francis. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys telling us who you are. Who else we got over here? I know we still got what, Hyperion. We got Lifesteal is here. We got that guy to talk to still. We got Qatara. We got Zero. Shit, what up, Zero? How you doing, my guy? You snuck
What's
in
going
here.
on? Yeah, sorry I'm
Sneaky
late.
bastard, bro.
How's it going?
Good, man. Good. We're just doing like Frey said. We're doing round robin. You guys can introduce yourselves if you don't mind. People get to know who you are, kind of, you know.
Yeah. LS, do you want to go first or?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it safe?
Yeah, bro.
Is it safe?
Oh, it's always
Well,
safe, baby. It's always safe. Come on now.
Okay.
You
Okay, bro.
got time to make drinks if Lifestealer's going, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Yours.
but
I'm gonna
disclaimer.
open the only way I know how to open.
Yeah,
knock,
disclaimer.
knock,
This
knock,
content is
knock,
PG
Mr.
rated.
Yours. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
this is PG, I promise. Knock, brother.
What's up? Who's there?
Dill.
Dill who?
Dildo.
Oh, shit! You came to the right place, baby. You fit in perfect, man.
I kept the PG, bro. I promise you. I did everything in my power to keep it PG.
I think you did pretty good.
So-
I mean, you can bring a notch up from that, but you know,
I
like
was
it.
gonna open it with Mike, which is Mike, and his name is Latterus. But anyways, what's up, though? What you want to know about me?
No, I mean, if you don't mind, bro, you know, kind of tell us, you know, like, who are you, man, you know, and why do you play Evony and why are you with ViG, if you don't mind?
I think everyone really knows my story, so I'm gonna just keep it short. But yeah, just found the game on an ad, got sucked in, joined a server full of bullies that didn't realize who they were bullying, and I just burned everything in that server. And then I left. I joined 1790. Khalid found me very early, very early. I think like 2-3 months into my Evony life, he found me, and he just was relentless. He's actually like, yeah, he's a goat, and he just wouldn't stop trying to recruit me. And I told him like I want to learn the game before I join a top team. Then I joined another alliance, played with them, and then I felt like I was in a position to. I felt like I was good enough. Not good enough, but I was ready to learn. I came here to learn, and I joined ViG. My first battlefield, Viper hit me up. I told him like I'm gonna be muted for the first 4 weeks, and he's like, no, please, you gotta talk. Khalid just left. We need people that talk. So my dumbass believed him, and I just was yappy, And
And
I
then
know a
Viper
bunch,
muted him for the rest of the.
and a bunch of people were like, "Who's this new talkative ass fella?" You know what I mean? And yeah, and I haven't stopped yapping. I guess now it's just stick.
Never a
I
dull
honestly,
moment.
I go out of my way when Viper is sitting to talk just before he calls the rally. Sometimes I don't know why, but
Man, I like that about
know.
you because like, all right, so Asta sets for us, right? And I love to get under his skin a little bit, just enough to where he's like, dude, shut the fuck up, and I'm like, oh, my bad, my bad, and I'll wait till he's ready to set
Yeah.
again, and then I start talking, and I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
I know he's annoyed when he goes LF 3 times. Then I know I'm like, okay. I'm
Oh
gonna stop
shit,
now.
oh shit, he's in a
And
3.
so-
All right, I'm done. Good shit.
But no,
Man.
I love it here, man. The people are cool. There's no drama. There's no like. It's chill. It's like a family. You learn so much. I guarantee you, Francis and Vindictive by next All Stars are gonna be dangerous. Just from watching Zero, Viper, Khan, and all of that set, they're gonna be dangerous. I honestly, I'm as good as I am now on the back of just watching them, observing them. They don't even have to like. They do help you if you message them. They all reply and guide you. But just watching them, like, why did they set that? You check the report. How did they know to set that? Blah 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 blah. It just and then you're the pace of the match. And yeah, you learn so much, and then it's just good people. It's good vibes. When the recording stops is when all the banter starts, which is sad. I find that quite unfortunate, but it's just how it is with big teams. Um, yeah, and I love this game. It's a very adult game. It's nuanced. It's challenging. It's stimulating. It's fucking expensive,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that just it just comes with the. And then every time I think about quitting coining, Zero would say something, and I'm like, "Fuck it, another royal. Let's go." You know what I mean?
Well, next time you have
Yeah.
the fucking
So,
moment, let me know. I'll give you my logs. All right, Lifestealer?
hey man,
Get in
you
line.
gotta have a womb and be Spanish, I think, for that. But it's
Shit.
all right.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, Ellis?
I like how stars. But I don't know that song, but yeah. Um,
I
I'm the
appreciate it, bro.
yeah. So good. Thank you for doing this, bro.
No, of course. I'm okay. So I'm not gonna lie, right? So we're here because of console, right? We're here because of console, and I just
Yeah.
happened to mention to him like, hey man, I do this thing, where I'm trying to just like get everyone outside of their comfort zone, and tell us who you are. Like no scripts, none of this bullshit of fuck that server type thing. I was like, let's just get someone in an environment, take your pants off, have a drink, and just see kind of where the night goes. And he was just like, we're down. And then he set it up. I don't think you were here when I said that earlier. And I was like, okay, this is a thing. All right, let's see if ViG's down for this meet and greet. And I didn't know much of you guys outside of this. I really don't. Like as far as like person to person goes, I don't know much of you guys. But outside of Hyperion, from him kicking my ass before. So I gotta say thank you guys for this opportunity. It's huge. I think it's great to see you guys outside of like Battlefield and all these like on stage calls and all that stuff, because it's not as serious, right? We're just here to have a good time, and it's good to see that side of you guys, right? And I think that's what the community kind of needs to see. And that's good. And hopefully, you know, maybe we can get you guys some more coiners somehow, some way, right? Not that you need it, but maybe, just maybe.
No, bro. Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, no.
Who else we got over here?
Hype, you want to go next? Yeah, maybe Hype.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
man.
Thanks, Freya. And as MrYours said, he and I, we actually met. I think it was our second SVS, and his team actually gave us a good showing, and we lost that and we're conquered. And then we met again like a year and a half later, and we got our revenge, which is pretty cool. You know, part of the game of when you play, you know, teams again or servers. That's part of, you know, what's fun is you remember, you know, that you make some friends across alliances or whatever. I'm a dad, have two kids. My autistic son lives with his mom in Tennessee. My daughter just graduated college and lives up in New York. And prior to Evony, I spent a lot of time in the military, then moved to Texas to create a couple companies, and I in the energy space and data center space, and then I have a side project of I have an independent film company, and we're really working hard to make our first film this year.
Oh wow!
And then, so all of my free time, you know, that I'm not doing things that I need to do for work or whatever, a lot of it is spent, you know, with the team from ViG and my team from Roy back in 1155. And I think what makes any team a great team to be a part of is it's like the stickiness and it's the loyalty to each other, which is it comes in, you know, is bountiful in ViG, and you can see that by players who have left because things, you know, evolve in life or whatever, they can't play as much. They'll come back and fill for us often, and they're still part of the family and the tribe. So if we look at Evony as a community, you know, I see teams like ViG and Roy as creating their own
Lydia.
tribes
Thank you for
and
stopping in.
trying to expand those tribes with, you know, friends and, you know, fellows from other servers and so on. And what I see out of the competitive teams, everybody holds themselves accountable. You know, when K50 came out, you know, the race was on in ViG, and you know, some of our leaders here who have yet to talk have kind of led that forefront, and others were pushing to stay close to them. And I think we all understand our roles, right? You know, not everybody can be the rally lead all the time, but we all want to improve our keeps and improve our gameplay so that
What's
the
up, Big
power of
Stock?
the
How you doing,
rally
baby?
or
Thank
the
you for stopping
power
in,
of a
bro.
quick rain is really really important. And you know, I'm fortunate to play on two teams that make that a priority. And so just glad to be here, glad we connected again. And you know, just a shout to Console. He was one of the teams I played early on and befriended him. And you know, he was a guy, and Viper was a guy I reached out to from time to time for advice. And that's, you know, I think that had a big part of me being, you know, asked to join ViG over a year and a half ago with Freya when we came in together. So just happy to be here.
Awesome to hear, man. Well said,
Amazing.
bro. Well said, man.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Congrats, by the way, Hype, on your COC, bro. You did amazing.
Oh, yeah, on that account, the team did pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
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 bro.
it's all about the team, really.
Yeah.
You know, and just an example is like in the SVS with 1155, we faced off against San Miguel Arc, who's a K50, and just smart play and good raining, and you know we took it to him, which is, you know, rare when a K50, and he's a good player. He's a very good player, has good teammates and stuff. But it was a hard fought battle. But it's the team. It's, you know, if you're not selfish, if you know, you people review your keep, you take that guidance and you work on it, and you got to be working. If you want to be good in this game, you got to always be working. You know,
Yep.
don't skip the blazons. You know, the ideal land. Remember when we didn't give a shit about the ideal land, and then, you know, if you're a rally guy or a gal, you need the ideal land. You need to up your rally size. It's so important in All Stars and,
Absolutely.
you know, events like Clash and so on, right? So, no, it's just great to be here. I'm honored to be a part of, you know, two great teams, I think. So, and happy to be here.
That's awesome, man. And I gotta say, you definitely made an impression over the weekend with your COC, because we've had a handful of comments of saying in chat saying, "Oh, that's Hyperion. Yeah, he kicked my ass this weekend." So good job on that, man.
I'm I learned from Zero, Qatara, Viper, Lifestealer, every percent of archer attack buff I can squeeze. I'm aiming for. I'm trying to do that. And again, it's not just the rally lead or it's the power in the stack. And in ViG, I hit 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that, depending on what day. And I constantly want to get better, and I want to sneak ahead of this player, or someone's going to push me. The new guys, Vindictive and Francis, are going to push me to keep being better and keep and putting time. As much, yes, you got to spend some money for here and there, obviously, and those of us who are playing and spending, it's a choice we make if it's discretionary income or whatever, and not do other things with our money, which we could do. But it's you got to put the time in. You got to grind, right, to make a good keep. And your players, it's a great feeling that players on the left and right of you, which everybody on this call are going to grind away with you to improve and get that extra 10% this week or 5% next week. So.
Yeah, that's huge, man. That's definitely huge, and the fact that you guys are putting so much emphasis into it's teamwork and it's not just about you, right? Like, that's huge, and I think that should send a message across a lot of the competitive teams, maybe that are still building in the newer servers and stuff, and they can definitely learn a lot from you guys, and hopefully, I guess I could say they can idolize you in the way that you guys manage your team and manage each other. That's huge, man.
Yeah.
Who else we still got here? I'm looking over now.
Zero.
We got Zero, Qatara, and
Oh,
X.
man.
I don't know. X? Hi, X. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Thank you for being here.
Hales. I think that's Hales.
Oh, Hales?
Hell.
Hi, you guys. Sorry I'm late.
Hey.
I had
Oh,
some things come up.
No, it's okay. We've only been waiting for you to start the stream for the last 45 minutes. It's okay. Don't worry.
I know I looked down, I was like, oh, crap.
We're just busting your chops. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your time. So you're Hales. I mean, I hate to cut off Zero and Qatara and whatnot, but ladies do have priority here. So if you'd like to introduce yourself, who you are, why do you play this game, and why are you in ViG, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. Well, I do have my dog in the car, so honestly, it's Zero and Qatara. Want to chat for a second? I'm almost home.
Okay.
And then I'd be more than happy to introduce myself if you guys just want to give me like 5 minutes.
That works for us. All right, Qatara, Zero,
Okay,
what do you guys
perfect.
got?
Oh, you take it Zero. You take it Zero.
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin.
From the beginning, my guy.
I got it. Yeah, I got into Evony, I think way back, like 2010. So when it was still, Evony Age 1 on the browser. So I've been around the game for a long time. But I don't even remember what got me into it, to be honest. I think I saw an ad way back when and kind of just got sucked into it, and then ultimately I never stopped. But on the app, I think I started out. I have dementia, or early onset dementia, I think. But
shit.
I think I started out on like server 315 with War, and then I moved a few times. Like I moved to 520 something with TMW, then 987, then 1045. And 1045, I think, was like the breaking point for me. I was ready to quit. I wasn't getting my fulfillment from the game, right, at a competitive level. And right before I was about to quit, Geek reached out to me, to see if, I possibly wanted to join a top team. And I remember our conversation vividly, because I was very hesitant, because at the time I didn't feel like my skills were quite up to par yet, at least for ViG. But, he was really, really reassuring throughout that process, and basically said, they would help me grow into it if needed, or whatever the case may be. And I was still on the fence for a bit. He even offered me a keep in one of his other alliances, God, I think that was in C5 or C4 at the time. But eventually I decided to kind of take that leap and join up with ViG. And honestly, it ended up being a phenomenal decision for me personally. I've met a lot of amazing people through ViG. Some players have left, some players have been there, still since I've been there. And it's just been a really enjoyable experience playing alongside everybody, right? And the learning there, learning from Viper and learning from Geek and Car and
Yo,
Qatara and
knock, what's up,
everybody,
bro?
right? It's
AJ.
just been phenomenal. The loyalty, there's no egos, you know, amongst ourselves. And yeah, it's just been a phenomenal experience. And I have another keep currently in C6 with USA.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I got not drug into it, but one of my buddies that I used to play Age 1 with back in 2011, I think, he ended up hitting me up and said that he was on that server. And so that's kind of what drew me into that. And yeah, so I love the game. I've been playing it for so long.
What's up, TMG?
I'm
How you
really
doing,
into
bro?
it for the competitiveness, but also, you know, obviously the people and the relationships that you develop.
That's awesome, man. And by the way, good quality mic, bro. You got a good voice for this shit, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
No, thank you for sharing, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. Are we saving the best for last? Is that kind of what it is? I mean, I'm not excluding X here or Hales. I'm not excluding Hales.
Yeah.
But I mean, is Qatara,
No, I mean,
is he the best?
yeah, I mean,
Qatara.
no. Maybe some other members will jump on while we're
He's
talking.
an Arab. He's an Arab prince, by the way, just so you know.
An Arab prince. Oh
Yeah.
shit, my guy.
So
Yeah,
Prince
bro.
four wives on
He had so much
on
oil that
two oil wells.
Damn. Yo, you hiring my guy?
From Qatar.
I'm literally
just
almost
kidding.
home, by the way.
No
Like,
worries.
probably-
Hales.
Couple minutes.
It's okay. No pressure.
Good.
Don't worry.
I'll
We're not
try to
waiting
be
on you.
quick. I'll try to be quick.
Qatara's biggest worry right now
No,
is
bro.
the
Nobody
Strait
knows
of
you, bro.
Hormuz.
Make it long. I want to learn about you more too.
Go.
Okay, so I'm not as old as Zero is with this game. So I've started playing this game back in, I believe, 2020 or maybe late 2019. I started off on server 115, played with some really good players. There was Ares, and Scarface. They were two of the biggest during that time. They took me under their wing. I was playing port swap, so I was a smaller keep. I wasn't spending on this game, so I was kind of a bait when SVS comes around. I was port swapping and setting traps, and they would take the clears. So we played there for a while until some internal conflict happened, and the server became toxic in a way. So I thought, you know what, I spent enough time here, let me go restart on another server. So I moved to 512. Again, you know, played the game as it is, didn't spend not at all on this game. So I played for 6 months on that server, and then it became toxic again. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to change my server again. You know, I'm going to start spending, and I'm going to burn everyone. so, so I took a page out of LS's book. I started burning the server, and eventually, when things settled down, you know, I've already started this cycle of spending, and I continued spending. And within a few months, I became a K44, maxed out, VIP 25. And the problem with that was I was the biggest on the server, and the rest were like K37s, T1 traps.
Damn.
So I would enter battlefields, and I would literally solo the whole battlefield. And you know, I'm like with a well-built keep, waiting every 6 months just for All Stars to come around, and then enjoying my keep for that one single event. You know, that was kind of depressing. So after a few All Stars, you know, I met people on different servers. I made new friends, and while I was talking to them, they kept telling me, like, I remember Proton, OG of this game, very old player.
Proton
I think he
Stars?
left now. Yeah, Proton, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So I was talking to him, and he kind of put this thing in my head, and I remember his quote very well. He said, "You have a stallion that's caged up. You can't really enjoy that stallion." And that kind of, you know, tickled my brain a little bit. And I thought, you know what? That's true. I mean, I get SVS, 40 billion or whatever, and then another 40 billion comes, and we just look at each other. You know, we fight over one troop marches on a temple, and that's, you know, that gets boring after a while. So I was, you know, basically thinking, you know, this is my last All-Star, and you know, after this I'll quit, not quit the game, but I'll quit spending. I'll, you know, share my logs with other players, and you know, they can fill my keep whenever they want. So I played that All-Stars, reached the final, and Spedlord was our setter. So he was the one that, so he was the one that recruited me to ViG. Amazing guy.
Was he in ViG at one point?
No, he wasn't actually. He was kind of friends with everyone. So he basically recruited players for better teams. So I got talking to him, and he said, you know what, you're a good player. Why are you stuck on this server? And I said, you know, like, I have nowhere to go. And he mentioned ViG. And from what, like, I didn't know who ViG was. All I knew was on the SVS ranking, there was a team called Viet Gang, and I assumed they were Vietnamese. So I said, you know, you're going to send me to a Vietnamese team? And he's like, no. You don't know Viper? You don't know these guys? I was like, no. And he shared a few videos. I said, you know what? I'll give it a try. And moved to ViG. I told them, like from the beginning, I told them I'm not looking to spend on this game. I'm just looking to enjoy. I'm a, you know, fairly skilled player. So if you have any other keep that's laying around, you know, I'll happily play that keep. And they offered me a K39 T1 trap, and I took over that keep. So after the first battle, I joined, and you know, they told me, take control of the portal and, you know, lock down the portal. And you know, I did what they asked me to do. I took care of the portal, jumped, no one could land a hit on me. But then, you know, I was, throughout the call, I was hearing Archers 3-1, Siege 3-1, Cavs 3-1. And I'm like, I want to be in those rallies.
Oh, yeah.
So I basically started building up attacking layers. So I built up within a week, like maybe 40 million T12 archers, like T13 siege, T11 siege. Back then, T11 siege was a thing, not anymore. But so I started building up the keep. I went from 9 billion to 25 billion within a week.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, you know what? Like, when we face RSP, they would set a rally on me, and, you know, I'd jump out of 3, but then maybe they'll land 1. And then if they land, then I can't join any more rallies.
Right.
Like, you know what? I need to build this, you know? So within the next month, I pushed it from K39 to K43, slowly building up the troops. And then again, you know, we have a buff sheet that we update regularly. And I was looking at those crazy buffs, you know, like 7,000, 8,000 back then was, you know, like crazy numbers. I was like, because they have all-star dragons. I know what I need to do. So I went into the Goddess event and started buying the Galaxy coins. And I, you know, outright bought 2 dragons from the Galaxy.
Wow.
Oh my God.
My guy. That's some Qatara right there.
That's Qatara, my guy. That's Qatara.
So throughout the season, they managed to push me for BOC wings. So I got Nidhogg. And then with All Stars, I had enough coins to get another dragon and the wall dragon. So I kind of got, you know, all the dragons all at once. Except for Ziz. That was the only one I'm missing, but I didn't care about that. So I had, within 6 months, I was K45, all dragons, all attacking dragons, you know, well-built keep. I was probably the top 5 in the team. And ever since then, you know, like, I thought, you know, just push, you know.
Yeah.
Push through, you know.
You gotta push, man. You gotta push.
Yeah, but that's the thing. what I mentioned earlier. I mean, some people think they are confined to one server, and it's not really the case. It's you lying to yourself. So one of the big problems with Ebony players is they have this baby cuddling syndrome, where they say like, I've built this keep, I can't leave it, I spent so much money on it. But are you really enjoying that keep? Like, do you really? I mean, this game is to escape from reality. I mean, we have hectic lives,
Yeah.
we have crazy things going on. Like, when you log into this game, do you really want to be fighting with a K39 on another alliance, telling you like, why didn't you finish this tile? I'm gonna attack you. Your kill on, or like server council. Yeah, you hit someone, compensate. I mean, wow, what kind of crappy time is that?
No, you're
So
not wrong, man. Because and I hate to cut you off here, but like so often I get players asking, hey man, what do I do in this situation? And a lot of it is toxic servers, right? And I don't know the perfect answer to tell them besides kind of what you just said, right? We all play this game to escape reality. So why are you gonna stay in that situation? And I understand like, hey, I'm best friends with this person and that person. Well, that person, if you guys are such good friends, they should understand the environment that you guys are in and why you're removing yourself from that, and they have an option to leave that out, that situation too, and at the end of the day, like you said, this is a game. We play it to escape. Enjoy yourself, do what you want to do to have fun and enjoy it at the end of the day. You can't make this shit another like stressful situation in your life because then it's no fun anymore, and what the hell's the point of that?
Yeah.
exactly, 100%. I mean, we've seen an influx of C1 players that went to C6 recently, and that just shows you that you're not confined to one server. I mean, you can take, like you mentioned, I can't leave because my friend is there. Okay, so take your friend and go somewhere that you can actually enjoy the game.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. No, that's the attitude, and I've been trying to tell people that because I was kind of in the same situation. My first server was server 1002, actually against Hyperion, early on, and I'd like to say maybe I don't know the exact dates, but that my server originally kind of turned pretty shitty in a sense, for its own reasons, and 529 and C3 at the time reached out to me and asked us like, hey man, I'll give you a keep over here, come try us out and see how you like it. And I actually had more fun going to an older server, meeting these new people, which is where I'm still am today. And it was probably the best move I ever did, and I never look back and say, oh man, I wish I would have stayed, because that just wasn't the place for me. That's not where I was happy. And no player should feel locked down whatsoever, because the enjoyment in the game, it's gonna kill you if you're in the wrong place. Open your doors, be creative, and think of where you can go. I mean, you got alliances like ViG. You got alliances like ViG. If you're competitive, head over there, talk to them. And if they're not recruiting or if they don't have a keep for you, there's other places you can go to and make yourself a family.
100%, 100%. And let me just add that at the end of the day, that Evony is actually banking on this. They're banking on server conflict. So you being bullied or you being bullied or anything, it only adds to Evony's revenues.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
But,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
at the end
that
of the day, are
internal
you really?
conflict.
Yeah.
That internal conflict absolutely adds to their little chunk of change that they get, because that's going to increase your spending on that server, and you're still going to end up in the same place. So sometimes the
Yeah.
hardest decision, like it feels like the hardest decision at that time, is usually the best decision.
Yeah.
Well, and the whole
100%.
sunk cost fallacy situation, I mean, you can keep going down that road of like, oh, I've spent so much money invested here, and you have some friends, whatever. But in reality, I mean, I think a lot of us have similar origin stories, where maybe we were like, I was ready to quit. I was like, oh, this is like, I spent so much money on this game, but I'm not really happy, and it's not competitive, and blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm ready to hang it up, and I feel okay about that. And then Hype reached out, and he knew me from a couple of wars and different things, and he's like, hey, why don't you join
What's up, Jem? I miss you,
his
bro.
Roy? And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. I mean, maybe, you know, and then he got an opportunity to join ViG, and he felt bad because I was like, oh, gonna go to his server. And anyway, so I just left my old keep. Like, I didn't even sell it. I didn't do anything. I was like, these people seem so nice and so funny, like freaking just hilarious, on the calls and everything. I'm like, I'm all in, this has like renewed my sense of like fun and adventure. And yeah, it's kind of, it like renewed everything for me. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care.
I
I'm going to spend
totally
here too.
I totally understand. I mean, because there's two different dynamics to the game. You have the competitive nature that we all get satisfaction from, and you want to be with a high performing team, but there's also the social aspect of it, and you want to be around people that are like-minded, that bring you joy, you can banter
What's up,
with.
Chuck? How you
It's a
doing,
good
baby?
community. Like, yeah, there's just two
Hey, Belle.
aspects, and if one of them isn't getting fulfilled, you can burn out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hales.
Yeah.
Who was that just speaking? We are so confused. We don't know who you are. Please
I know.
tell us.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I feel bad going after Qatara. I'm like, Qatara's such a good speaker too. Of course, I would go after Zero and
Thank you.
Qatara. Zero and Qatara. Zero could be like a radio host too. He has such a calm,
Absolutely.
like, perfect voice. Yeah.
ASMR voice.
He does. I need to recruit
Yeah.
you onto my stream, dude. I think that'd be one hell of a collab.
I
man.
know.
Let's go. Let's
He's
get
like that midnight DJ.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is a
Oldie,
great
and-
way of putting that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Zero.
Someone needs to Someone needs
Welcome
to
to
record.
92.
Oh my god, why are you so good at that?
Oh
Well,
shit.
Put a little bass drop.
Yeah.
behind it,
Okay, we're
boom,
on to
perfect.
something. We got a new revenue status for Zero over there.
Hey,
I
no,
appreciate it.
once in a while I used to do that, so let's do it. Go with LS with his music creations lately.
Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hales, right after this, we need to introduce who you are, what you're about, and why you're with ViG. But first, Zero. You ready for this?
Yes, bro.
Okay, all right. I have to ask. Can you do like a little introduction, right? Like you can take a second, think about it, take a deep breath, clear your throat, do what you got to do. But can you just do something epic along the lines of like, hey guys, welcome to the Meet and Greets with the ViG and featuring Mr. Or welcome to the Meet and Greets with MrYours featuring ViG. Can we get like one hell of a situation
A
right now?
soundbite. Huh?
Yeah, we need
I
a
like
soundbite
where
right
this is
now.
going. I like where this is going.
Yeah, I can do something.
All right, I just paused the music because this is well worth the moment. And this is for my own satisfaction. I hate to be selfish. I know you guys don't like that with your team, but this is for me right now, and I'm gonna love this. I'm sorry.
Can you just add a coin drop before he talks?
Oh, I can figure that out later on. I will add that in
And the
later.
Super Mario Brothers.
So no pressure, Zero. No pressure.
You want it now?
Oh, damn right I do, dude.
That's what she
Oh,
said.
you want it now? That's it right there. You want it now?
Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the Meet and Greet with ViG on the MrYours stream.
That is so fucking perfect. Why don't you have a radio station?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That was
so
AI. I don't believe it.
He
It was so
has
good.
an infant. He's got two littles at home.
Yeah,
I'm sure his voice doesn't sound like that at home.
probably not. No.
The two of you, I'm almost confused at some point. I'm like, what radio station am I on right now?
Oh, this is amazing. I love this. This is great. Don't tell me you're on like Apple iPods right now, whatever those things are called, are you?
AirPods?
AirPods, Apple. Yeah, you know what I mean. Thank you, Hales. What are you using for a microphone?
I'm using the Shure SM7DB.
Okay, that sounds outside my pay grade. That's great.
Sure, SM70Bs. I'm gonna look these up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious too. Can you share that?
Excellent choice.
Oh wait, Chewy, is that
Excellent
what you
choice.
have?
Excellent choice. I'm not using it now, but excellent choice.
That's how
Yeah,
you
it's-
made yourself sound amazing.
By far my favorite.
Okay, well, after I write this down, I'm definitely gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But
did you
I'm gonna
happen
get
to-
introducing myself out of the way.
Yes. So let's do it.
Yeah. So I basically, I don't know if maybe I've had this game the least amount of time, but I've only played for about 2.5 years. I I had just moved and I was on the App Store looking for a maze game. That's how bored, and I didn't know anyone here, and I basically was looking at mazes. And so I found Evony, of course. I downloaded it. I was like, what the heck is this? This is not a maze. And then next thing I knew, people were talking in chat, and I went, oh, crap. I totally am getting spied on right now. And then there were like some people from like the same state I was in. I was going, oh, this is weird. But at the same time, I was getting addicted to it. I figured it out sort of quick. And then I made friends with someone who ended up being the person that basically taught me how to play the game. And he was incredible. Shout out V. Love him. He's from the UK. He still hops in. Sometimes it's sort of funny nowadays. I try and get him to come back to play. He reminds me of Zero because he has he like had to remove himself from the game. But anyways, the where was I at? Oh yeah. So I knew nothing about these types of games like whatsoever. I think I played a lot of like Halo because I had 2 older brothers growing up, but I did not play a game like this whatsoever at all. And of course, in my style, I got obsessed. And so if I wasn't working, I would spend just like hours trying to like take out any single buff I possibly could from anything I had. And I remember V basically taught me everything. And I didn't understand PvP, but he was basically creating my account in the beginning of just getting my generals. And then once he got to like a certain point, he would be like, so how much do you think that you want to spend? Do you want to be a coiner or do you not want to coin? Like, how much are you comfortable spending? And I remember telling him, oh my gosh, like $700 maybe? And he was like, oh, that's a decent amount. Okay. Because he was a free to play players, sort of. Like he would do the $200 per event. And then, yeah, it's sort of funny. I said $700. Looking back, I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe I used to say that. But I got so in love with this game, and I realized that they weren't spying on me and they weren't trying to steal any sort of like credit card information. And these were actually real people, because I remember he even asked me for my login, and I was going, well, it's my personal Facebook. And he's like, okay, I don't care. And I'm just trying to get this done. And I'm going, okay, well, there goes all my money.
Oh no.
And yeah, but I developed the most beautiful relationship with some friends that I'm still friends with, visited in person.
Oh,
and
wow.
then, yeah, we met up. We like lovely people from my old server. I'm originally from, I don't even remember my original server, but we merged with 1513. And then that's where I met Crystal.
Christo. I can't tell if you
Crystal
said that like with
Bolian.
resentment or not.
Oh, no. Zero
That's her-
resentment. All love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Oh, hi, Christo.
Well, he's not here right
He's
now. He's asleep.
Why is he sleeping? Why
But
isn't he here?
well, because there's an 11-hour difference. But
Okay, that's okay. All right, I accept that.
yeah. But anyways, we had a really toxic server, unbelievably toxic. Like it was really bad, and but we also I still play this server, and anyways, fast forward how I made it to ViG is sorry, my brain is like super conjumbled from today, but
It's okay. It's Monday.
I watched I watched obviously ViG videos, and I was starting to grow a little bit of resentment, I will say, from the slow drip of how our server played. And I was always extremely competitive. It got boring at a time because you can only spend so much money and then bleed out so many buffs. But if your server isn't keeping up with you on the competitive level, it gets really frustrating. And then Chris would always come back and he would hop into calls and he would talk about ViG. And so I was very familiar with it. And the the people, and I was like, oh, I would love to play on a server like that. But I put my heart and my soul into our last one, kept on going. And then one day, I was going through a little bit of a rougher time, and Chris was like, why don't you just come to Dubai for a little bit? This is when we weren't dating. And I said, you know what? I'll see what I can do. I go out to Dubai and I meet up with Console and Qatara. Love them, by the way. Amazing people, amazing players, but mostly like amazing people. And we're sitting at dinner with Console, and I'm, in Battlefield, obviously playing. And he's like, why don't you come join ViG? And I said, I can't afford that. And he started laughing. Him and Chris started laughing because they were like, you don't need to afford it. And there was this weird rumor going around that you had to spend like $30,000-$40,000 a month just to play with ViG. I don't know where that rumor started,
Later,
but
Chuck.
it was a rumor. Yeah. And so I was going, well, I'd love to play with ViG. And fast forward a few months later, a keep became available and they got it for me, and it's been quite nice to be with like lovely people that know how to play the game. When they say that there's zero ego, there's absolutely zero ego. You can go up to any single person in ViG and be like, I don't know how to do this. I'm a little bit confused, this and that and this. And everyone's so eager to help everyone. Everyone is such a team player, but they're also just individually really good people. So, yeah, I've had the best time
Just,
because really, I was about to quit.
just to add to that, I mean, most of the people in ViG are actual rally setters on their own servers. So we have like a dozen of rally setters, and when it comes
Yeah.
down to Battlefield, there's not even a question of, oh no, you shouldn't be setting or I should be setting. It's all love for the game. I mean, they've asked me to be setter a few times and I say no. I'm more excited on, you know, finding those solo targets that I can actually attack myself. So
To add to that, Qatara will come right in. Like if there's a moment of gap, someone will
Yep.
come right in and start setting. And I think that's what sort of separates ViG from maybe other competitors is the fact that everyone is so used to being a leader that it doesn't step on anyone's toes. Like someone just comes in, it's like every second there's going to be something going on that you need to join, you need to be looking out for something. Like it's very beautifully done.
It's
Yeah.
awesome to hear. And by the way, Hales, thank you for that segment. That was great to hear your side of the story and how you ended up in ViG and all that stuff. That's huge, and I guess I think that's. Do we have anyone new in here right now? I don't think so. This is probably a question I would have for all of you guys, right? Everyone has different backgrounds. You guys have different stories where you came from, and I would say there's a lot of difference out there, right? So when people see your guys' names in Discords, whether it's between C1, C2, whatever the Discord it may be, Battlefield Titans or whatever, people are probably intimidated, right? Because you guys are the bigger players and you guys are an intimidating team, So I think that just kind of comes hand in hand with say the newer players that kind of don't understand who you guys are truly at the core of your team, right? They don't understand what good people you are, what kind of personalities are behind the names, right? So with all of that kind of out there between all the different continents and people want to approach you guys but are kind of nervous, what would you say to those people that are kind of intimidated by just ViG itself? Is there anything message that you guys would like to put out there for them?
Approach us. I was intimidated too. Like everyone's so nice.
I mean, if you'd allow me, I'd say it's not necessarily towards ViG itself, but also the other bigger alliances. So RSP, NFG, HOT. I mean, these guys, they've been recruiting and they've been around for a while now. So if you're thinking about moving to a better alliance or even just for knowledge, I mean, these are everyday people that you meet, just like the people you meet in the street. Be respectful when you approach them. They'll definitely give you the time.
Yeah, I approached Qatara in person, and he was an everyday person. He reminded me a little bit of Adam Sandler.
What? That's interesting.
He wears flip-flops and khakis. You would never guess.
Oh my god.
That is pretty badass. Good for you, Qatara, man. Good for you, man. I like that, dude. Good shit. So, man, damn, it's already 8:30. That's crazy. That took a while, but that's huge. What's that?
Yeah, but going back to what Haley was saying about the spending in ViG, I mean, spending is really tied to what you can afford. I mean, we obviously want skilled players. That's the most important part. Whenever recruiting, we ask about his experience. Has he played in any other bigger teams? How is he with SVS? I mean, basic understanding of the game. So we do get a lot of, newer players that just started the game and they say, we want to come to play with you. I'm going to spend this much on this keep. And it's not really what we're looking for. So first thing is, we need someone that's, that fits culturally to our team. So like we mentioned earlier, we finish some battlefields like in 15 minutes, and then it's 1 hour and a half of just discussions. We talk about
Sometimes
all
more.
sorts of things. Yeah. I'm just giving like the extreme example. So if we do finish like in 50 minutes, or sometimes we get no shows, and we're just sitting there and talking for 2 hours. We talk about different things, backgrounds, cultures, religion, politics, and yeah. So number one is being culturally fit to this alliance, and then the skills. And I'm not gonna say spending doesn't impact joining an alliance, but we wouldn't pass a K48 to someone that wouldn't spend.
Right.
Which is, being realistic, you're gonna kill that keep.
Right.
So we do have lower spending players. They spend on their own pace, and we never push them to do anything. So spend at your own pace, play the game, enjoy it. This is, somewhere to escape from life, and we're here really just to have some fun. I mean, something about our server is, we mentioned toxic servers earlier. on our server, we have free European and American subs all over the map. And if I want to upgrade, I just drop my historics and change subs, and I upgrade, and no one would touch my historics. You don't really get
Yeah.
that with so many servers.
No, definitely not. Definitely not
Yeah,
made.
so this is the type of environment that you should be enjoying the game with, you know?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's
Very
definitely of
easy. Very easy.
course. Hey, Chewy,
Yes, sir.
I get to step away for about 32 seconds. Would you mind just talking to these fine people?
I'd be happy to.
Awesome. I'll be right back. Thank you.
Hurry back.
And one of the things Qatara mentioned is that a lot of the players that have come and migrated to ViG, were rally leads on their servers. And, you grow up playing a game as a rally lead. You do things a certain way. And for me, I came in that way. I think Lifestealer came in that way. And then my first battle with ViG, the speed of the rallies was such that I had to eventually go into the war chat and play from the war chat, and I'd never done that before. And because I'm, at times I do that in ViG instead of the battlefield chat, and I go into the war separate tab, and I can join quicker and faster. That's a skill set you need in All Stars. It's a skill set you need in Challenge. So that's just one example for me of the things in my game that were not where they needed to be, and where I've been able to improve as being a part of ViG, and then anything about generals or gear combinations. Those are things we talk about and drill into often, and we question and try to improve as the game evolves and things become more important. March size is becoming more and more important, not just being a K50 with supersized buffs. Rally size is really important for anybody going to All Stars. So paying attention to those areas, and where players who really dig in and understand where you can get that extra 5 or 10%. That's all shared, and ideally we share that, I think, with everybody who asks or who posted places. And that's why ViG does a lot of the videos, not to promote ViG, but just to promote the game. I think the top alliances in the game have a responsibility, and I think a responsibility is to promote knowledge in the game. And those folks like MrYours, who creates a vacuum, or not a vacuum, but a medium to do that, as well as others. And and sometimes you get to question what's put out there because maybe you see it differently. But it's a great culture to be a part of, and I'm sure many other alliances and servers are like that, which is great to hear.
I think
I would.
let's just take this moment while Mr. Yours is away. Chewy, how do you feel about joining ViG? I mean, you have a good skill set we're looking for.
Uh, okay, let me breathe a second. Um, I would be
Welcome.
I would be hugely honored because I'm really enjoying seeing the voices and the personalities behind their keeps, because let's just face it, we don't get to see this side of you a lot of the time. Um, yeah, we'll talk about that after the show. But in seeing that you guys have been playing together and are at a certain level of the game, I'm sure when you go through the interview process that you can tell right off if that certain individual has the love for the game. Because I really do believe that there's a certain person that you're looking for, that they need that love of the game. Not only the spending, the battlefield times, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, but they have to have that drive. Do you find that you have to go through multiple people before you find somebody that's a good fit?
Yeah, so right before recruiting someone, it's not just, I found someone, we'll bring him back, we'll let him join. It's a group call. We do an interview. We ask questions. They ask questions back. How do we do things? How do they do things? I mean, you've got big spenders across all servers, but spending on a keep and not playing it is not what we're really looking for. So it's
Mm.
more activity than spending. So we touched up on this earlier. spending plays a small part in recruitment, but you know, being active. I mean, being active in a sense where, like, even in SVS, you get 60 billion keep that comes over. You need to be there. Like, you need to scramble a team within 5 seconds, and that's the good thing with ViG. So once someone comes to our server, within 5 seconds, you'll find like 10 people on the dot, ready to rally. And yeah, so activity matters a lot.
I like that. Is it the 3 a.m. calls? We get a lot of 3 a.m. calls.
Call of Duty at 3 a.m. Yes.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
good.
But
But
luckily, we have people from all different parts of the world. So there's some, you know, if like the US people are sleeping, there's going to be action, you know, or responses from the other international people that, you know, someone's always going to be on.
So, since I'm like very newish to ViG, I think I can attest to this. It is so organized. Like, if there's a call before, it's organized well before. And you know who's not going to be there, who is going to be there. Like, today, for example, is a perfect example of it. Everything's in your know.
I mean, we are organized, but
Hey, if you guys can't, make sure you guys
just
smash that like
don't
button and
take
turn on
our
notifications. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button too, baby. Come on,
consideration,
come on,
because
chat.
our hive is a mess.
Oh, the hive? Yeah.
No, but to be fair, we just came back from trying to conquer TCC's throne. So we just jumped back, and tiles were all over the place. So people just parked wherever, and they let the hive be a mess. But usually we do have a tidy hive.
Yeah, I occasionally
it's
pick
always...
Are we
Oh
recruiting
my God.
Chewy?
Wait, you guys are stealing Chewy from me? You guys can't be doing that. That's not how this is supposed to go.
No.
your
I leave in
fault.
2
You leave.
minutes.
You leave, you lose.
Oh,
This
Your
is
shit.
about
fault.
you
You're
guys.
leaving.
This is about you guys. No, please go on. Tidy your hive.
Hey, so if I were to ask chat if they had any questions for you guys for the last like 30 minutes of this stream, would you guys mind answering those questions?
Yeah, shoot, go ahead.
Shit. All right, who's got some appropriate questions for ViG? I gotta get that into the air early.
This is so fun. I love doing this. We should do this more often.
I think you guys should.
We can.
Oh, of course. We've been doing these meet and greets, shit, I don't even know how long now, but it's different, right? It's different. It's not like, hey guys, jump in, we got a rally, or we got SVS, or we got BOC.
Yeah.
It's
It's
different
way
thing.
better.
On and off for 4 months now. Actually, we're going to revisit NEF next week. So, yeah,
nice.
Stephanie would love to do this.
Yeah, if you guys ever down
Maybe
for this.
like a
Sorry, guy.
bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly?
Oh my God.
Or maybe monthly. Who knows? We could do it monthly. I don't know. Whatever time schedule. But this is good because it ticks that box of like the social aspect of it too, like putting faces behind names.
Oh, for sure. I think it adds a lot of
Yeah, for
clarity.
sure.
And like Chewy said, I don't know if you were here yet or not, Hales, but like Chewy's goal, my goal is let's make Evony a family, not a feud, and that's quotations of Evony. I mean that's quotations from Chewy after a few drinks before we had a meet and greet one night, and I was like, Chewy, can I steal that from you? And she's like, sure. I said, thank you, I needed that.
I love it. Yeah, because we all hop on Discord and we all talk amongst ourselves, but I think it's good to create that family aspect because, once again, Ebony, if you're listening right now, I'm not talking to you, but
As long as they're appropriate, I
we
don't
need
mind
to
asking
be a
them
family
questions.
because they can't be coming up with stuff without us being close and in unison. So
Ebony has a mind of their own.
no, I'm determined to mean. Oh, Viper's here.
Viper's here.
Hey.
Holy shit!
Showing up in style.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
What's it like 3
Just
a.m. for
like,
you?
no, I'm in India, 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Well, good morning, Viper. I appreciate you stopping in, my guy. Thank you for being here, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry. What's up, guys?
Did you literally just
He's
wake up?
not yet with the setter boys.
You just rolled out of bed.
he's
Right?
sleepy.
Right?
Give him a second.
And a coffee.
It's-
Welcome.
Everyone's so excited.
Oh man,
He's
rise
not
and shine, baby. Come on, wake up, Viper.
rise and shine.
At least Khaled's not screaming in his donkey screeching voice.
Oh my God.
And he goes,
Listen.
listen, wait a minute. And then he starts going about something random. And you're like, this is actually
Ah,
really interesting to hear. And then you learn 10 seconds in, I don't know what the heck he's talking about.
oh,
He
this is
doesn't
actually
either.
I love Khaled.
I do too.
Where is he? Is he sleeping?
Yeah,
uh,
it's
Let
3 a.m. 3:30 a.m.
That's
where
what
he
time I
is
get up in
now.
the morning. What? That's no excuse. He should be here right now.
no. Let Khaled sleep.
so
Okay.
something
I
Yeah,
so
don't
one
invoke
something you
thing.
him.
should so something you should know about Khalid, and this is very important, is he is never around when he's useful.
You know what's funny is I'm like a master at figuring out people's sleep schedules, but it's coming from a toxic server, and when we had to zero people, I would just study people's sleep schedules. And Khaled, I cannot figure out his sleep schedule. He's the only person ever that I'm like, oh, you are awake at odd times. So he's got
Hmm.
a gift. So
He's
when
got a
he
gift.
sleeps, let him sleep.
Okay, all right. I'll let him sleep for now. I'll give him the pass. All right. So
He's funny.
we had one question for you guys. Will ViG split alliances for COCH?
Shalons?
Assuming that means challenge? Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, we usually do it just before All Stars, so we kind of try to push everyone to make it to All Stars. But other than that, we really don't need to split. I mean, we do some fun activities where in Shalons we split the team in two, and then we'll challenge each other, and at the end of the battle we'll see which team scored more, and make it fun. But no, not for any other event other than BOC before All Stars.
That's good to know. I guess the next question would be on deck. Which Lifestealer, are you still here, brother?
Yes, he is.
He might be sleeping.
He
He's
might
sleeping.
have.
No, he's coining his other keep.
Oh yeah, all right, that makes sense. Because someone was asking for him to ask me the knock knock joke.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
No, don't go there.
Hey man, we have no limitations over here.
Sweet dreams, sleep tight, and let's stay silent.
I mean, I definitely want to pick
Don't
you guys'
trigger
brain
him.
about a few things, because typically, I don't know, I got about 20 more minutes until my Portuguese wife comes down here and kicks my ass on camera, and I don't want that to happen. So
What a guess.
yeah, she's in
Or
Portuguese.
guess.
I don't speak Portuguese.
But I'm personally curious on a few things with you guys, right? You guys obviously are a very good team. You guys sound like you got some great people over here, and I'm glad that we clarified that, to kind of put some voices to the names and the faces of the people outside of, like a Battlefield or an SVS situation and stuff like that. But, what would you guys say, being so competitive, right? Being basically the number one team, there's a lot of pros to that, right? There's a lot of pros to teamwork, there's a lot of pros to relationships and all that fun stuff, but what are some of the biggest cons that you guys find as a team that's hard to kind of overcome at your level?
people don't show up, lack of like competitiveness, I would say,
Really?
from opposing teams.
Oh, from
Yeah, that's
opposing
what I've
teams.
seen for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so recently there's been a trend of not showing up against ViG, and
Qatara,
some
Qatara,
people.
Qatara, let's not
Yeah,
go.
I'm just saying, like, if you're playing the game to have fun, like,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with losing. You're gonna eventually lose, so
We all
you know,
lose.
yeah,
No one's
come
gonna
in,
shame anyone.
yeah, yeah, exactly,
No, I can
exactly.
definitely I can see where you're coming from because I mean there has been some teams that I've filled with. I'm not gonna put them on blast. I love them. They are really good fucking friends of mine. But we faced you guys, and like I've been like, all right, I'm gonna fire up stream. Let's go. And they're like, no, wait, no, no, don't do that. And I'm like, oh, okay, why? They're like, no reason. Just we're not doing it. I'm like, okay, oh, bye guys. So I can see why that'd be a problem, especially like when you guys are trying to do like challenges and stuff. It seems like, some teams have had that problem in the past, not just you guys, but, they find out who they're facing and they're like, well, there's no point in us in showing up. And has that hurt you guys before, like to try and overcome teams that are like, well, F them, we're not showing up, they're not getting our points. Like, is that something that is that a mountain that you guys have to climb at all? Or is that just like a little speed bump in the
Mm,
road?
No, we don't really care much. Like, I mean, to be honest, we just have fun with each other over the call, and we just get done with it.
Exactly.
That's not something that bothers us, to be honest. Like, I think from outside, Vig, there's a lot of effort to paint Vig as an arrogant bunch of people, like who just like who where we actually force people to coin and everything. But inside Vig, it's very different. We don't force people to coin. We are probably like one of the most chillaxed uh, alliances and top alliances in terms of coining. We actually ask people not to coin that much. So and there are everyone's helping each other. So on one of those calls, we'll look at one of the keeps and try to, like, everyone will give advice. They share screen. So nah, like Vig plays because like we love having fun with each other, and it's a family. We don't really care about the outside noise so much.
No,
I
that's
mean,
good.
just to add to that, I mean, even like Viper said, some people paint us as being arrogant, and that's mostly because some of our videos. Okay, we might throw shade at some alliances and talk shit, but that's only natural, isn't it? Like,
No, it is. It is. Well, no, see,
yeah,
you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that because I mean, listen, even for me, there's people that I will talk shit to. Like, actually, for instance, like one of my good friends now, Nocturnal from ASZ. Like they literally whooped my ass into oblivion. And like during streaming that, I was like, fuck these guys, fuck that, you assholes, you fucking blah blah blah. It went on and on. But now, like, we're the best of friends because it's only in the heat of the moment, right? And if you can overcome that, then it's like, why can't you guys be friends outside of that? Like, why not connect and just further each other's relationship? It's betterment for you and it's betterment for the game, And I think some people just kind of
yeah,
can't get over that hump.
and it's not only that, but even the people we're shit talking about, they're actually friends. We have a shared Discord called Battlefield Titans, and we do talk shit together there. So it's unfortunate that the people that don't know about this situation think that we're coming off arrogant as talking shit about other people. But
Yeah.
we do know them. We're friends. So yeah.
Well, I mean,
But
it's one of
it's
those
only natural
situations.
being competitive. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. And people paint a picture without knowing the full story, right? And I think there's a lot to learn behind that. And that's why I'm glad we're having this conversation right now because, hopefully that kind of opens the eyes of some of the people that, like, maybe have judged you guys in the past or other people in the past. And it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't judge them just off of one or two things that I've seen or know about them, have heard about them. It's like, this is actually who they are in a regular environment. And, maybe I can get along with them. And who knows, maybe join a team like you
Well,
guys someday or something.
we're all nerds. By the end of the day, if you're playing this game, you're nerding out on this game, and it's fun to take hits. It's fun to get zeroed sometimes. It's fun to
Yes,
get
what's up,
your
baby?
booty
How you
whoop,
doing, Sean?
because then
Appreciate
you
you,
can
bro.
come back together.
Smash
And
that like button,
because
baby.
we're trying to create this like family dynamic amongst servers, and amongst different alliances, is like that's when we all started the game. Did we all not do this? To where you have to compare battle reports and go, what went wrong? Like, how can I improve? And that's when we have to stick our heads together and go, okay, well, this went wrong. Maybe you have to build more troops. Maybe your HP's too low. Maybe your defense is too low. And the only way to do that is by going against each other. So I'm all for it. I love it.
And bringing people that are
Hey,
really
at
passionate
the
about
bottom of
game,
this video where it
bringing
says share
that
and stuff,
into the
Yeah.
life.
after the stream,
Because
there's a
it's
button called
not-
hype.
it's
Make sure you
not
guys come back and
all
revisit this and hype this
social.
shit for
It's
me,
not
alright, babe?
all just doing all the stats. It's not all just showing up, going through the mechanics, and then you don't see anybody the rest of the week. It's all that stuff combined. We're all people who love this game, so let's get to know each other, right?
Well said,
Yeah,
Chewy.
well-
Well
Yeah.
said, Chewy.
Just to add to that, so like Haley said, when you do get hit, you look at your buffs and you can add HP, defense, or whatever. But what really makes it different is the reinforcements you get in this game. So if you don't have the right teammates, then you can't expect your alliance to stand up
That
to a
is
stronger
so true.
alliance. And
Yeah.
just to add to that, maybe I'll pass it to Viper to explain how he started the alliance himself, where the alliance was basically a small considered a small alliance when he joined, and he built it up from scratch. And there's no
Underdog.
reason, yeah. So there's no reason other alliances can't do the same. It's just
Yeah.
like I give credit to Viper. He's by far, him and Khalid, by far the best two recruiters in this game.
Without a
Mhm.
doubt. Yep.
Because
Yeah.
they have proof in the pudding as well. I mean, I think
Yeah.
everyone has experienced that on every single server is you're the underdog. So,
Yeah. No, it definitely from time to time that happens to everyone, I think.
You want to take the mic, Viper? Tell them the
yeah,
story how you
Viper,
built up ViG.
take it away, coffee or not.
You
Yeah,
got
I mean,
this.
He's like,
Right.
screw you.
It's 6
yeah, I
a.m.,
mean,
man.
at the end of the day, it's as simple as you need to make the alliance a place where people want to stay. Um, I'm not gonna name top alliances, but other top alliances have also got like real big players who have just come and gone. So I wouldn't say ViG recruits better than everyone, but what we do is we retain better than everyone. So all of the people who came in actually really stayed there, built a castle. Uh, there was a good word of mouth, and that helped. And of course, YouTube does help. Like ViG was always not this dominating force. Like now, people join because like they want to be part of those 200 million rallies, which are probably stronger than All Star finals. But at the time, they came because we were
The
uh,
culture.
and we were the underdogs slaying much bigger teams and much uh like the establishment. We're taking on ViG was the new dog taking on the establishment, and that's why people joined initially. But yeah, the culture, like in ViG, I always say like if there's an option which benefits you and the teammate, everyone chooses the option that benefits the teammate.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
Well said, man. Well said, man. And so you're the original creator of ViG?
I am not. I'm the original recruit.
Original recruit, no
The
kidding.
the first recruit, yeah.
The OG.
The OG, huh? That's pretty cool, man. I mean, you must take some pride in that, right? For what you've accomplished as a team and then the people you've brought on board too, right?
Yeah, I mean, my life is defined by my accomplishments in a mobile game.
Well said, Viper. Viper. Well said, my guy. No, dude, it's awesome that you found some time. I don't know if you get up extra early for this or not, but no, I appreciate you coming in here, man, and definitely making an appearance, bro. That means a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
So,
I didn't expect to wake up so early. So
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Have some coffee, my guy.
You sound like me during All Stars. I was like, fuck. Why is this so early? Everyone's so awake. That was like one of the first things you said was,
Oh, I know.
everyone's
But Haley's
so excited.
in Southern California with me, so she deals with the same.
Yeah, but you're so bright and chirpy in the morning.
Oh,
I struggle. I
It's
don't
crazy.
like it.
Cause like I'm on the East Coast, so like when I wake up at my normal time, like I'll jump into like whether it's Discord or like the Alliance chat, and I'll be like, hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? What's going on? Rise and shine. Let's get our day going. And it's like it's like 1 in the morning or like 2 in the morning over in California, and I'm like, guys, no, like you got to get up early. Come on, you have to. You can't be doing the sleeping shit,
I will say, what time do you normally wake up?
It's between like 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, typically.
You're joking.
No, and then he wakes us up at 5.
Yeah, like come on, you
Oh
guys
my
you've been asleep long enough. Come on, guys, get up, let's go.
Can I just make a wild guess?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do some sort of cardio activity, for example, like biking?
No, I am probably the least healthiest in this chat. No, I got a busy life. That's about it. I get up, no one else is awake. I live in the woods, it's peaceful, it's calm. I just like hanging out by myself.
You live in the woods?
For the most part, yeah.
No way. I know exactly. I love this. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, you're an early morning riser. Good for you.
Yeah, so
I love it.
I'll call you when I get up tomorrow, all right?
We say the exact same thing, but with a slightly different tone. So, yeah.
No, that's freaking awesome.
Scott,
I told you I use the mute the phone all the time.
No, Perry, you're my next target, bro. You're my next target, dude.
wait, has Perry not introduced himself?
Oh, he has.
Yeah, I did earlier.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So unfortunately, Console's not here tonight, right? So I would like to give credit to Console for starting this whole ordeal, right? I met him.
He's the best.
Yeah, he changed my vision on you guys. And it's not that like I was intimidated by you guys or that I didn't like you guys. It's just I didn't know you guys, right? And you're one of the bigger ones that I'm not in a lot of the bigger Discords. I decided to leave those Discords because I'm just kind of shy, believe it or not. So I left those and I streamed All-Stars and he was setting. And I just kind of made a comment like, hey, man, good job today. You did a great job, dude. Like, you should be proud of yourself. And then me and him kind of started talking and then he said, hey, do you want to be invited to Discord and cover my All-Stars again? I said, yeah, fuck it, why not? So is there anything that you guys can kind of say about Console, like in his behalf? Not everyone at once. It's okay. Take your time.
I'll let everyone speak at first because I'm bursting at the seams.
He's so disciplined. He's probably the most disciplined player, and very in tune with numbers and such. And he can like recite things that like I don't know off the top of his head about certain things or buffs or numbers, or you get this percent here, and Qatara's like that too. But
I was just gonna say Qatara's like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Council like to dive into the details and talk some theory. For example, Mars size versus buffs, and we leave no stone unturned in terms of where to find buffs or where to find Mars size, and to basically optimize the keep. I would say he's one of the most knowledgeable people in this game, and in terms of rally setting, he's amazing with rally setting. And on a personal level, I've met him personally, and he's a lovely guy to hang around with. I mean, he's more joyful to be around with in person than what you see on videos or during call.
Mhm.
So, yeah, he's a top guy.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
He also took a look at my keep because in the server that I still play as well, but he took a look. It took him 5 seconds to look through my my troop composition, and just he's mastered it. He's mastered buffs. He's mastered everything. I would say, Qatara, love you. I don't mean to like also say you as well, but I would say after you took a look around my keep, because I was a bit overwhelmed going into that keep about like what to do. You and Qatara are so good at basically memorizing every new thing that has come up between generals, between gears, between everything, that you guys have it like it's like reading the back of your hand, that you can look through it and you're like, oh, I'm so comfortable with it. And it's so funny because in my old server, I was so good at it, but now I've met 2 people that I'm like, oh, you guys are the ones that can do it. Rom also is like that as well.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Just
awesome.
nerds.
So-
Let's just put them off as nerds.
I'll
So
add
even
three.
even after reviewing a keep, I mean, if I go into a keep and review it, I won't change it. Like, I write down a list and have the person do it himself, so they can
It's
get
the
the
best.
knowledge, and eventually they copy it in their other server or do it for their teammate. So getting them to do the actions themselves kind of sticks to their head, and then they can take it further from there. Like for the next event or 2 or 3, they can just maintain their keep by themselves. But yeah, we do help each other a lot. I mean, in terms
Yeah.
of ideal land buffs, blazons, wisdom dome, we share all that knowledge.
That's awesome. To
Yeah,
hear.
I have two things eating away at me off of my to-do list from Qatara. He doesn't know this, but I constantly refer to it and I go, crap, I have to wait till the next event.
I mean, I don't want to talk. I don't want to praise like our builds too much. But for example, if you look at Freya's keep, Freya's K44, I believe, around 50 billion. Freya.
Yeah,
45.
she's 45.
45,
45.
45. Sorry. But during All Stars, you were 44, no?
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
45.
Yeah. So
Or maybe,
so-
maybe
Still 45.
yeah, so even as a K45, I mean, Freya has one of the most solid defenses in this game just by troop composition, not talking about buffs. I mean, I rallied Freya during All Stars with 200 million rallies, and she stuffed that like it was nothing.
That's awesome. To hear, man.
So yeah, it's the troop composition she has in her keep is what makes her keep so special.
Well,
And,
maybe someday I can pick your brain, man. Maybe someday, because I'm in a situation where I've kind of overbuilt just for the fun of it, right? And I definitely I'd like to pick you guys' brain someday if you guys ever don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Definitely.
let's do it. Let's do it in 2 weeks or a month, whenever everyone decides, and we can make this a regular thing.
Okay. I mean, I think that'd be pretty cool. Make it a little fun event, that'd be definitely for sure. Well, if we keep the chat open inside your guys' Discord, by the way, if you guys can join up on ViG's Discord. Great place to hang out and get to know the team too. So I listen, I don't want to get smacked in the head with a snowball or a frying pan today, right? But I'll extend this for a little bit longer. I do have to ask you guys a question, right? And because I mean, I think you guys are kind of looked up to across the Evony community, and people kind of appreciate your insight on things. If any of you or just a couple of you guys wouldn't mind answering the question, like what if you guys could send a message across the entire Evony community, what would it be, for playing this game and moving forward?
Coin is greater than skill.
He's definitely being sarcastic.
Let's throw it to zero. Let them hear his voice.
Coin is greater than skill.
Somebody clip that.
Yep.
No, really,
I'd say
Yeah, just enjoy it, have fun, and don't take it too seriously. I mean, it's a game, and you have to enjoy the people that you play with. That's kind of like the big thing.
Right.
yeah.
And also, don't feel stuck. Don't feel stuck. If you feel stuck, it's okay to make a harsh decision that's hard, and it's probably the right one.
I second
Yeah.
that. I second that. That would be my advice as well. I mean, don't restrict yourself to one server. If you're not happy where you are, then there's plenty of other servers you can enjoy. Hype, you have
Yeah.
anything to add to that?
Yeah, two things. I agree with Freya. Don't take yourself too seriously in this game, and look for ways to improve, because you will get zeroed at some point. And the other thing is, remember, there's somebody at the other end of the keyboard, and we don't know what's going on in their day, what's going on in their life.
Yeah.
And to start getting into an argument, in world chat or whatever, it's just walk away from it or whatever. But just remember, people come here, like we all come here to be competitive, but it's also an escape. And so maybe be inclusive, reach out to people, just make sure they're doing okay. We've had players who struggled, and that teamwork and loyalty has helped us. So be inclusive.
100%.
Like, it is sort of funny, the figurative thing about the bubble. If we think about it, like, all of our keeps are in a bubble, and then on top of that, our alliances are in bubbles, and then our continents are within bubbles. But yeah,
That's a lot
penetrate
of
the
bubbles.
bubbles.
That's a lot of
I
fucking
know,
bubbles,
but
Ale. Holy shit.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Bubbles float.
They
You could
pop,
always
too.
float to another.
They
Go
pop,
and
Hale, is a
float
lot easier than
somewhere
they
else.
float. I'm just saying.
I know. Well,
I'm
they
kidding.
attach to other bubbles, so just bubble up somewhere else.
Make your bubbles bigger. All right, guys? Listen, chat. She said make your bubbles bigger, make your bubbles bigger. All right, they float. I
Yeah.
like that. Well said.
Someone will pop them.
Yeah, no, well, it's not
Land
popping.
accordingly.
Yeah. Well, just be careful what bubble you. Well, no, okay. All right, bubbles. All right, you got me on bubbles now. Thanks.
I know. I was trying to create that visual.
You did. You did a good job at that. I appreciate that. Listen, I gotta jump out of here in a few minutes.
Thank you
but
so much
I appreciate you guys'
for
time.
taking
today.
the time, MrYours.
It's a
Yeah,
pleasure.
thank
Yeah,
you.
it's been a pleasure. Thank
Yeah,
you
thank
so
you
much.
for setting this up.
Take care,
Thank you so
all.
much.
You guys be good, be well. Maybe we can reconvene in a few months. Sorry to cut you off, too. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry.
I was thinking next month
Okay, we can make
Okay.
something happen.
Ale.
because
Message me.
I am dog sitting. The only reason why I got into this is because she speaks Portuguese to her dog, and she's a Portuguese woman from Brazil, and she's in Brazil right now. And I was like, oh my god, I will dog sit your dog, but there's no way I'm doing this right now. And so I speak Portuguese to
Oh,
this dog. So
that's pretty
you
neat.
know,
That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Bom
say
dia.
something in Portuguese.
Bom dia.
Bom dia. Have a good
Bom
day.
dia.
We'll work out the
Thank
times, but
you.
appreciate you setting this up.
An absolute
Yeah,
pleasure.
thank you.
You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for showing people who you are, outside of the normal atmosphere that they're used to kind of seeing you guys in. And I appreciate your time. It's an honor having you guys on here. And I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves. And Chewy, thank you for setting everything up. And you guys have a good night. And I'll talk to you guys soon, all right?
Thank you. You
Thank you,
too,
thank you.
Chewy.
Y'all
What are you
too.
doing?
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, chat. Listen, that's what we got. That's what we got, Chitty Chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being here. Vig, thank you guys for your time tonight. You guys are fucking amazing. You guys are rock. Hopefully that kind of opens the eyes to some other people out there that I kind of had a little bit of a different impression on. They are good people. They are people just like me, just like you that are watching. And listen, they've all just come together in a certain place at a certain time, and everything's kind of lined up the best for their team, and they work together as a team. And I think that's something that we can kind of pull away from them, is there's no I in team, right? You guys have to work together. You have to grow together. And that's what successful teams are kind of made of. And being around good people that you enjoy playing with. Making sacrifices, whether you invested on a newer server, an older server, and moving to somewhere where you're going to be happy is kind of the key to all of this, right? And listen, Any comments, questions, concerns, make sure you guys leave a comment down below after the stream is kind of done being posted. Then you guys leave comments. Let me know how you guys like the stream. After the stream is posted, don't forget to go back to the stream and hit that hype button for me, baby. I'd much appreciate it if you guys have it. If you guys can, make sure you guys have that sub button, turn on notifications, smash that like button, share this channel. And join up on Discord. And make sure you guys select the rules so that way you guys can get access to the Discord. We have a pretty casual Discord. There's no assholes allowed. If you're a douchebag, we just ban you. We don't really care otherwise. There's no explaining why you're a dickhead. If you're a dickhead, you're just gone. So make sure you guys jump on Discord, all right? And guys, don't forget to check out Packsify. You guys have 33% depending on what region that you guys are in. And in the U.S., you know, they're working on their percents there. They're working on their percents, and right now they're at 13% you guys can save in the U.S. depending on how much you guys spend. So yeah, listen, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We have a meet and greet with the almighty, the one, the only, the Sped. And as you guys heard during the meet and greet with ViG, Sped is probably the best All-Stars setter in this game. Probably the best setter in this game. And we're going to have a few drinks with him, see where the night goes, see what he's all about, meet who he is, and what's going on. You know, I'm excited to meet him, so hopefully you guys can tune in tomorrow. So for now, be good, be well. I love you, chat. Have a good night. Peace.